Hi friends, hey, happy new year to you all and happy 2026, a year of new beginnings, and that is partially the reason why I started my channel a year ago from now, because I like to start everything fresh in the new year. And that's why I chose January 2nd. It wasn't really the 1st, it was the 2nd. I gave myself a break last year, but I'm not giving myself breaks. I just love doing YouTube so much. And I believe if you clicked on this video, it's not an accident. You're here to learn something, and hopefully I can inspire you. And friends, it doesn't matter how big or how small your channel is, you can always learn something new. And don't ever have the mindset that, you know what, I've mastered that, I don't need to learn, because that is just going to hurt you. It will hinder you, and never ever in this life think to yourself, I've mastered that. No, there's always room for growth. And that goes for each one of us, friends. So I want to share some things I learned through this past year to hopefully help you. And if you've thought about doing a YouTube channel, but you've been afraid, stay tuned and just keep listening. And hopefully, my words will help inspire you. So a little bit of background about myself. I started it, like I said, last year, and I named it Coffee with Kelly because everyone that knows who I am personally, I am all about having the coffee. That way we can just chat and hang out. Well, right now I have my water because it's a little bit later in the day, so I believe in hydration. So take a sip of whatever you're drinking. And so that is why I called it Coffee with Kelly, because I wanted it to not just be focused in on one single topic, because like most of you, I have a lot of things that interest, me, and, hopefully anyone that's a part of my community, gets value out of this. And if you have any questions and you want me to do a video on something, please let me know in the comments. But yeah, that's why I call it Coffee with Kelly, because I love coffee. I like to hang out with my friends and just help motivate, even one person. So stay tuned here, and I'm going to get right to it. So how are you all doing, by the way? Are you staying warm? Look, I haven't done a video right here since like last year when it was the weather like this. So I thought, what better place to do the video today than for you guys to see, burr cold Western New York. So that was kind of why I chose this spot again, because this is exactly where I started last year. So this year, I want to encourage you, if you are really thinking about doing a channel or you already have one, to really focus, number one, on being authentic. What do I mean by being authentic? Know your why. So I'm going to share a little story about myself. So many of you, I've never shared this on this channel. Many of you may not know this, but back when LuLaRoe was popular, I was one of the first people in my area that sold LuLaRoe. It was the popular leggings, if you remember that. They had all the cool prints. Well, I jumped on that bandwagon, and what I learned when I was selling LuLaRoe is they really wanted you to focus on your why. Why are you selling LuLaRoe? Why are you doing a business for yourself? And you had to really look deep. And that's why I bring this up on this video, because I want you to really explore your why. Why do you want to do YouTube? Do you want to do YouTube to earn a living? Do you want to do YouTube to, make friends or build a community, or to, learn some, I don't know, whatever that is. I was going to say learn something, but, really look deep, be your authentic self. And sometimes when you start YouTube, you don't really know at first your why or where it's going to lead you. Last year, this time, I really wasn't sure if it was going to be a Christian channel. I really didn't know that. It just kind of developed that way as I went on in time. At first, when I first started the channel, I was all about minimalism, organization. But the Lord kind of just geared it a different way, and that's okay. It's always okay to reinvent yourself. It's okay to change things up. You might, lose some subscribers, but you'll always gain more. And friends, I mean, yeah, I'm at like 500 subscribers right now, 560, somewhere around there. And it's not about the number. I want you to really think about that. It's not about the number. It's about connecting with your audience. So always think about it that way. If you always concentrate on the number of views and the number of subscribers, you're going to get stuck and you're going to get discouraged. And I just don't want that for you. Think about making the friends, you're building a community, you're helping one more person. That's why you'll hear me on my videos say, hey, if I can reach one more person. And I really mean that. And, ask people that have been with me for a while. I really try to connect with people one-on-one. And don't ever get that mindset, well, I'm too big and bad and I don't have time for that. Don't feel that way, because then you'll definitely, your channel won't grow. Always have that like small town mentality, like, hey, I'm really, not that you have low self-esteem and think you're nobody, but don't get so big that you think you're somebody that you don't have time to reach out to your viewers, because your viewers are your bread and butter. Just like when I was selling LuLaRoe, my customers were my bread and butter. They were the reason that I was able to keep going. And I really did love that LuLaRoe. I didn't like the company, but I loved what I did because I was able to do things my way. And I'll share another video on that whole topic, but I wanted to do my own business my way because I wanted to connect with people. And if you don't think about the money, and if you don't think about you, and you get out of the way, just think of it that way. Think of the person that is watching you. Think of the person that's coming to you for your service. And I'll tell you, it will definitely work out. It may not work out in the timeline you think, but it will. And how does that saying go? Slow and steady wins the race. So just hang in there. My next number 2 tip for you is to not complain on your videos. Oh my gosh. Now, if you have a specific video, I had a video months back where I was like, I think I did like a rant video about work. That's different, because then your viewers know what they're coming into, right? They know that they're going to hear a video about me complaining about my job, okay? They know what they're getting into. But don't just get on your videos and start complaining that, YouTube's this and this isn't working and woe is me, because you're going to hurt yourself and shoot yourself in the foot. And I don't want that for you. If you think, well, my YouTube channel, people are unsubscribing, look deeper into see why. Why are they unsubscribing? So I just want to, and thank, another thing here, make yourself notes, but thank your subscribers. Hey, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being a part of here. People like that. Not that you're being fake and all one way on the camera, but people went out of their way to watch you, and people went out of their way to subscribe. I mean, that's awesome. And don't think of it too lightly, like, I only got 2 subscribers today. No, think of it like, yay, I got 2 subscribers. That's how I look at it. And I said in a video, I think I did the video yesterday, where I said, don't compare your 1 year to someone that's been doing this 10 years, because we are all different and we all grow different. Just like when you have children, you might have, you can have twins and they grow at very different rates. It's very true. We're all different. Look at the snow. No 2 snowflakes are the same. So don't, sit there and compare yourself and just look at the low stuff. Always tweak things, and what doesn't work, just fix it and go with what does work. And my number 3 for you is to show up every day. Oh my gosh, this has really helped me in the last several months, is showing up consistently and to post. Now, I do videos almost every single day. Now, I know reality people can't do that, but that's just who I am. And if I can't do a longer video like this, I'll do a short, just to kind of connect with my viewers. It's not about the views, friends. Get that mindset changed to, it's not about the views. It's about the people that are clicking and that do like and connect with you, because you don't want people following you that, first of all, can't connect with you and that don't take any value in what you have to say. You want good quality. Just like when I was doing LuLaRoe, I wanted good quality customers. Well, I want good quality viewers too. I don't want to connect with the people that, don't like what I have to offer. Just like when I was selling the leggings, I'm not going to sell leggings to men unless they're buying it for their wives. But you see what I'm saying? Like, your videos are geared for your people. So just to remember that. And it takes time. Rome wasn't built in a day. I still have videos on my channel that are super low, and I have ones that are higher. It doesn't matter, friends. It just matters about who you have in your community. But show up every day if you can. If you can't show up every day, At least do 1 to 2 videos a week, because consistency, as I've learned on doing YouTube, consistency is what really helps you succeed. If you just do one once a month, it's not going to go anywhere. You know, and it's okay to ask your subscribers to please share and all those things, but don't look desperate, because people don't want to click in and watch someone that looks desperate on camera. Just be your natural self and everything will fall in place. I promise you that. And number 4 is very important too. And I've learned this, and you know, this one's hard for me because I am one of those people that I have a million thoughts going through my head constantly. I'm like, I feel like I might have ADHD. But anyway, is to try to stay on point. Try to just keep your audience in mind. Who's watching you? What do they like? And just keep that in the back of your mind. Who is your audience? What is your video about? And stay on point. Because if I all of a sudden right now just started talking about a recipe, that wouldn't work with this video, right? But I can do another video about, you know, cooking or something like that. But don't change your topic mid video, because that will definitely kill it. So don't do that to yourself. You know, try to have notes and keep things right on point, because that will definitely help you out. And this last thing I've got to tell you, oh my gosh, this might come across really harsh. Please don't take it harsh. Realize people really don't care about your channel. Nope, they don't. They don't care when you post. They don't care about what's going on in your life completely. They don't care about your update. No, they don't. The reason why people watch your channel is because they want to learn something and they want to know what their purpose is. Yeah, I know. I know some YouTube creators are watching me right now like they think that that's harsh, but I'm telling you, because I'm a viewer too. I go to a lot of channels and watch for myself, and I'm thinking, this person's complaining. They're such a downer. I don't want to watch this. And I stop mid of their videos. And I know you do that too. So just realize, you know what? We're not all that in a bag of chips. Try to be humble. And it's okay to have positive energy and feel, sorry I keep bumping this, by the way, but just realize, you know, nobody really cares about, you know, your channel and what's going on. But if you want to share pieces of your life, that's certainly fine. But just realize, you know, the minute you start going on and on and on and on, people are going to just turn off. They really will. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know. Anyway, I thought this video was very suiting with the new year. So, because this year I'm choosing myself. I know that sounds really like selfish, but I don't mean it in a selfish way. Because if I take care of me, then I can better take care of you. So it's all in how you look at things, right? What is it, POV? So that's the new thing. So hopefully this helps you. My little notebook says choose joy. Choose joy today, friends. I hope these little tricks helped you out. Please leave me a comment. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to keep going because I love it. And I love my people here. So thank you so much for being a part of this. And before I close out, I just want to remind you all that God loves you very much. Get in his word every day, even for 5 minutes. I've said that before. And he will lead and guide you. You'll see. Let's make 2026 great, friends. I'll see you again next video. Bye for now.